Welcome back to Luke's Adventures. Here we are at the start of the West Highland Way in Milngavie. There we go, see if we can get that in. So we're walking about 17 miles today. We're going to try and get to just before Conic Hill and do a wild camp. Right, I'll catch up with you soon. Right, so welcome to this mini-series that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be walking the West Highland Way, so it is 7:30. We're just starting the trail. So like I said, we're going to try and head towards Conic Hill and do a wild camp around that area. Right, we're 4 miles in. It's been nice and steady so far. The weather's picked up. It stopped drizzling, which is good. We're making good time. So right, on that last bit, it wasn't signposted very well. It said West Highland Way accommodation right, or the route right. But you've got to turn left at that bit where the sign is. So where it says Milngavie one way and Fort William the other at that little house, just got to remember to turn left at that bit. And we've just done a little bit of road walking and now we're just coming up this little bit of an incline, and hopefully there'll be a nice view at the top. So like I was saying, the weather's picked up now. It's a lot better. No more drizzle. And we're making good time as well. So like I said, the plan was to do a wild camp just before Conic Hill, but we're making good time with that first section because it was rather flat and pretty steady going. So we're going to assess the situation soon. We're going to find something to eat. Then we'll assess the situation and see whether it's worth tackling Conic Hill today, later on today, or doing it tomorrow morning.
It's Scottish, innit?
Oh, right, okay. Right,
You've walked a bit 7 meals.
Another-
Come see your meals and have a
picture.
cup of tea. Or today platter. It doesn't matter. There's a warm welcome at the beach tea.
So as you can see from that sign, we're about 7 miles in. We've just got to the beech tree and we're just going to have something to eat. So a bacon bun and something maybe, and an orange juice. Refill the water. There we go, some views there. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, I've just left the beech tree. It was really nice. Had a bacon bun with some sausages in it, refueled. So far no blisters, but it's been quite steady and flat, so it's been all right. But yeah, so we're just heading to Drymen now. We've got about five miles to go, so nearly 2 hours of walking. But yeah, it's just going all right so far. So I'll see you in Drymen. Right, we came out of Drymen and it was only about 1 o'clock-ish, so it was a bit early to pitch up. We did plan to pitch up around there somewhere, but we've carried on, so we're just heading towards Conic Hill now, and we've just stumbled across these views coming up. So it's 2:30 now. We're hoping to camp somewhere around Balmaha. I'll show you, look, there we go. So I'll show you when we get to the top of Conic Hill. Right, we've just come round the side of Conic Hill. It was a bit of a climb, it was a bit hard going, but we got there. Definitely worth it for the views of Loch Lomond. So there we go, just on our way down now to see if we can find a spot to camp tonight, or get into a campsite or something like that in Balmaha, somewhere around there anyway. So it's 4:10 now, so we've got a bit of time now, but there we go. Oh, I'll come around that way a bit. Absolutely stunning. Right, it's now day 2. I'll just tell you about what happened last night. So it was raining really heavily, and as you can see from the little clip I'll show after this one, we stayed at the Mulrocky campsite. So we got over Conic Hill, went through Balmaha, and then the first campsite we came across, we managed to get pitch there. So yeah, so it went all right. It rained most of the night, so it's pretty miserable, but it was nice to have a shower and stuff and feel a bit fresher. So we're on day 2 now, so I'll end this video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part of this little mini series of the West Highland Way, day 2. I'll leave the Just Giving page in the link below, so you can give, because I'm doing this for charity, for the Children's Heart Surgery Fund. So take care, thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Right, before I finish the video, I just thought I'd do a little review of the day of day 1, which you've seen in this video. As you can see, I'm home now, so I just thought I'd sort of tell you my experience of how I found the first day, what was along the route and stuff. And also I wanted to do the review because in some of the videos, on some of the days, I didn't get a lot of content. I didn't do a lot of filming just because of the weather and things like that. And we just wanted to get to the place where we was going, really. So I didn't want to get my phone out and start filming when it was absolutely chucking it down with rain. We just wanted to, especially like when we got to Devil's Staircase, for example, we was going up there, it's 20-mile-an-hour winds and it was chucking it down with rain. I just didn't want to get my phone out to start filming and stuff. Also, a big thank you to those people who have donated to the Just Giving page. I really appreciate it. I will keep it open throughout this little mini series that I'm doing of the West Highland Way, of me doing the West Highland Way, and I'll leave the Just Giving link in the link below. Right, so I'll crack on. I'll get my trusty Trailblazer book out and I'll show you along the way of what we did on day 1 and what was there and what I experienced. So on the first day, of course, we started in Milngavie, as you saw in the video. And it was nice and steady, as you can see obviously from the elevation down here. It was nice and steady all the way up to here, which was where the beech tree was, where we stopped. So it was a chance here to fill up your water bottles and stuff like that. Then we carried on, and there was a couple of honesty boxes as well along the way. I think there was 2 somewhere around here, so there's a couple of honesty boxes. And then we went to Drymen. And just on this A road here, there was a last honesty box, and there was the sign that you might have seen in some other YouTube videos where it said last chance for fresh water before Balmaha. So there's a little honesty box there to get some more water if you're running low. But like I said, we got here about 2 o'clock, I can't remember, I think it says in this video, I think it was around 2 o'clock or something like that. And we didn't want to sort of divert into Drymen. We sort of carried on and we thought we'd tackle Conic Hill on that first day, just because we still had plenty of time and we wanted to get it out of the way really, because it would have been a bit of an effort the next morning. So, like I said, there's an honesty box here, so we carried on going, and then obviously round Conic Hill there is another track where you can sort of skip out Conic Hill. So there's sort of 2 tracks, but the views when you get around the side of Loch Lomond are spectacular, so it's definitely worth doing Conic Hill. Then we came down and there's a little pub, and I think there's from reading this book there's a little bit of accommodation in Balmaha, but not a lot. And also you can fill up your water bottles here as well in Balmaha. Then we kept going and we went to a caravan and campsite in Milngavie. We just turned up, we didn't book or anything, and I think it was £10 a pitch. And I think we got there around 8 o'clock. There was showers. I don't think there was a drying room, I can't remember. But there was a little shop that sold like pot noodles and pots of pasta and like crisps and sweets and stuff like that. So we sort of got a bit more energy in and had a bit of a treat. Also, if you wanted to keep on going on this first day, I think there's a campsite here and at Solotchi as well. I don't know about the one in between, but the one at Solotchi you had to book 2 days in advance, and it was sort of, you had to ring a number on the like a signpost or something. There's nobody there, like a reception or anything like that. So you've got to sort of book 2 days before. But the pictures look really, really nice there. Definitely a place I'd like to go and camp somewhere in the future. When I wasn't going to do the West Highland Way, I'd definitely camp here because there's like lockside pictures and stuff like that. So that's the first day. Oh, I'll show you the elevation as well a little bit. So obviously coming out of Drymen, and you've got Conic Hill, and then back down into Milngavie where we stayed on that first night. So I hope this was useful to you. And like I said, definitely worth getting this Trailblazer book. Got really good information in. So I hope this was useful, and I'll see you in the next episode in this mini-series.